Hi, welcome to HeKate's Crossing. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull out my New Zealand Tarot. Now let us see what message. I'm doing really quick, short messages in regards to this week, next week, the week after. Just seeing where we're at in life. So what's important to us today? Okay, straight away I've got the Eight of Wands. It tells us that everything's going to be intense, passionate, things are going to happen quite quickly. Here we have the Seven of Wands, and it may cause a sense of imbalance. I feel like there's going to be a sense of needing to stand up for oneself, which is going to be really important, and it's going to be quite a slow journey, so don't rush it. Okay, even though we feel that everything is sort of happening quite intensely and it does feel like there's a swift movement to it, it does remind us to sort of take a step back and just allow us to move slowly. Don't rush with the journey. Just take your time. Maybe this is a time for you to actually take a breath in what's happening. Take a breath. Take a moment to just focus on what's important to you at this time as well. What's really super important. Okay, card number 4, we have the Tower. So it does feel as though everything feels like it's maybe crumbling around you. We may have a moment where you just don't know which way to turn. You feel like everything is just destroying you. You just feel like everything is just overwhelmed and everything. This Tower card comes in to remind us also that to allow us to be maybe feeling a little, we are feeling a little invulnerable, but it reminds us too that we can take a leap of faith, that we can allow ourselves to rebuild the future that we want in our journey as well. I feel like that's really important to find that balance. Okay, there. So I feel like there's a real connection in being able to rebuild what we desire on our journey. Seems to be really important. So here we have the Eight of Gourds, and this is reminding us that there are times in life when we might just need to walk away from what's been happening. Maybe we just need to take a moment to take a breath and allow ourselves the ability to just walk away from that chaos, that stuff that we've been holding on to, that stuff that's emotionally tying us up in some level. So yes, even though we feel like things that might be happening quickly for us, a bit overwhelming, we might have felt that we've had to stand up for ourselves and really take a strong look at our convictions. What's important to us to bring into our life. What do we need to stand up for? This is a reminder that we need to sort of slow down a little bit. We need to make sure our journey is slow. It's not rushed. It's not a hurried journey. We may be feeling vulnerable. We may feel as though everything around us is being destroyed, or it just feels everything's doom and gloom. This is a reminder to rebuild your future the way you want it to. Rebuild your path. Rebuild whatever you feel is really important to you at this time. Enabling you to also walk away. Even though you've been rebuilding what's really important, you're walking away, you're leaving behind those things that no longer serve you in any way. Maybe you feel like they, even though it may be something you really want, you understand that it's just not good for you. You lose who you are as an individual. You lose the person you may have become on some level. So the cards I want to use here, just to finish up, I'm just going to use one card today. Just one card to focus on, because it always has quite a lot. When you read the book with the oracle cards, you always find there's so much information in there. So the card I get is the Whakapā Koko Rako, the God Stick. Okay, this one to me is very much about your ancestors. Okay, it's really, to me, it's really about connecting with your ancestors on many levels. But let's see what else the message is for us as we look at this card. Whakapā koukou, raku, the God stick, is about divine assistance, higher power, guidance, structure, insight, intelligence, self-awareness, skill, innate ability. Okay, the Whakapā koukou, raku, God stick, acted as a channel for the atua, the gods and the goddesses, and played an important role in spiritual activities. Tohunga, priests and priestesses, used this magical item as a conduit or temporary shrine for the atua they were calling in. Frequently used in ritual, it was a sacred object held in the highest reverence within the tribe. Its magical role of drawing down divine assistance and acting as a focal point for the intentions and positive energies of the atua made it a very significant and powerful magical object. Traditional Maori law, part of the tohunga's responsibility was to act on behalf of the individual or tribe and call for divine intervention or assistance when it was required. This act was not one that was undertaken lightly, and many days were often spent in preparation, undergoing the sacred processes and disciplines necessary to undertake this task. The ability of higher ranking tohunga to communicate with and petition the atua and the divine required an infinite knowledge of the deepest and most complicated patterns, profound insight into a bigger picture, and the ability to participate intelligently and fully in the cosmic and divine process. Tides of power. If you have drawn this card, Whakapā koukou, raku, in your ally, the presence of this indicates that divine patterns and structures are at work in your life. Higher powers provide guidance and insight. Progress comes from using your natural intelligence, innate abilities, and from working as part of the whole. Becoming aware of higher powers operating enables you to align with the divine within. Your skills, insights, and abilities are being used at this time for a higher purpose. And other thoughts or other messages can include powerful and timely assistance from outside sources, participate in intelligent co-creation, taking the middle path, extending goodwill to others, wonder, understanding, and awareness of the bigger picture, being open to the power of the divine in life, rational thinking, planning and analysis to achieve an outcome, being able to call upon divine assistance. And if you were to buy the plant spell, number 4, divine assistance, it would help you with the journey. If you wanted to work with the plant spells from the website. Anyway, so that's the fairy oracle of the Putapari, the ancient oracle of Aotearoa. Okay, and Aotearoa is the land of the long white cloud. That's what they call New Zealand. So that's it from me with the Maori Tattoo Tarot and the fairy oracle. Okay, so that's it. Take care and blessed be. Don't forget to check the links on my channel. Check the links down below and like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you know when the next video will be uploaded. Take care. Blessed be.